I turn on the news and there's plenty of it, but what are people actually saying? There's nothing to it. It's just a whole lot of
Bullshit.
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 Broadcasting.
Hello and welcome back to 2020. Yes. Bullshit Broadcasting, episode 5. Here we go. I'm back in the studio with the classic people, Lizzie, Samir, and myself, Alfie.
Happy 2020, Alfie.
Yeah, happy 2020,
Happy New
man.
Year.
And we've got a man down today. We've got Bill. He's resting up. God rest his soul. Speedy recovery, Bill.
Yeah, Santa
Send
took
that
him
love
back
to
to
Bill.
the North Pole.
Which means Joey has 8 jobs to do today. But
Bless
that's okay.
her heart.
Yeah, she's doing pretty good.
Doing amazing.
How was everyone's Christmases?
It's that, you know what, I was thinking about this.
Oh, really? It sounds deep. Fucking hell.
I think we should all... So I think, obviously, it's like a formal thing to say. But
Yeah.
does anyone... Because I don't really care about how my own Christmas was. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know when you like, have a good Christmas, how was your Christmas? It's like, I've
Well,
already...
that's why I'm interested to know if you didn't like it,
Well, yeah.
I'm
I like-
asking it in a
yeah.
literal sense.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah,
Wow,
it
I
was-
pronounced that literal so
I've
literally.
never asked someone how's your
Literal.
Christmas, and they've gone, actually, it wasn't very good. Like,
Yeah, because
me
you
and Mum
just say
fell
like...
out.
Because you
and all
expect
this.
it to be Christmas.
Yeah.
You just say, yeah, it's good. Good
Yeah,
things.
no one ever says I had to eat bad food with my racist grandparents.
Uh-huh.
No one ever says that one.
But you did. You just did.
No, I
Oh,
didn't
my
say that.
grandparents
I
were
didn't
so
say that.
racist this Christmas.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying that's what people would say if they were in that situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true.
You had bad food and racism, Alfie.
Good food,
Oh, good food.
but yeah,
racism.
fucking hell, I really don't like my granddad.
Yeah.
No offense, granddad, you don't have Facebook, so I don't give a fuck what I say on this show. Shut your girlfriend, she's a fucking prick. Jean,
It
Just-
happened.
Shout
go,
out to
just leave.
Alfie's granddad.
Shout
they live in a
Alfie's
converted toilet block in the countryside. No wonder they're racist fucks. Jesus
Woo.
Christ.
It's 2020, baby. We're back.
Woo!
We're
Old
back.
white people are still racist, don't you worry, guys.
Should we talk
And
about
some not.
something other than racism?
Um,
News?
can do.
They're linked,
No,
I guess.
I don't want to. I'm
I'm going to
you
kick
go,
it off,
Alfie.
you know,
You're the-
because speaking of the Christmas mood, sort of Christmas mood anyway,
Yes.
here's a fucking crazy bit of news that I found for you. Nicolas Cage spends New Year's Eve in a small pub and gets everyone a drink. This is the headline.
I saw this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage basically spent New Year's Eve in a tiny pub in Somerset, and there's not a lot that they said on it. Basically, like everyone's just saying, "Oh yeah, he's a total legend, really cool guy and
Yeah.
stuff." Got pictures with him, and he's the newest member. It's £10 a year to join this place to be a member.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Congratulations.
So
Mr.
Nicolas Cage, he's about that life now.
Yeah, congratulations.
I
I mean,
actually think he's really annoying, to be
Oh,
honest.
okay.
Do you?
Nicolas Cage, yeah, he's
I think he has like this weird novelty thing, doesn't he? Where it's
Yeah.
like he's
Meme.
a meme, but also when because I think as an actor, he's definitely a character, isn't he? He's definitely a
Yeah.
type of person. But
Yeah.
also, it's like when you find a film that suits that, it can be really fun. I think. But you have to get a film
You
that's
just get
as
exactly
Mandy.
right.
yeah, exactly. But in order for Mandy to work, you had to get a film that was as crazy as Nicolas Cage's. And
Yeah.
then it works. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, I'd love that if I spent my New Year's.
I'm
with
glad he had a
Nicolas
good New
Cage.
Year.
Yeah, I
Happy
know,
New Year,
right?
Nicolas Cage.
Shout out to Ghost Rider
Sure
out
he's
there in
listening.
Somerset.
Yeah, it's kind of upsetting the story because I really wanted to know more about why he's actually there and stuff. I thought he would have a bit more involvement from him, but it's
Yeah.
literally just repeating the same things over and over.
I know it's just like a normal human thing to do as well, isn't it? Go to pub and stuff. But I really like when.
Is he British though?
No, but
No, he's not.
I think he
He's
has
American.
British family. I could
Okay.
be wrong on that, but either way, I just like when mega famous people just hang out like that. Like there's always stories about Bill Murray doing stuff like that. He would just walk into a frat party and just hang out.
A frat party.
He
Wow.
he doesn't have an agent or anything like that. If you just want him to be in a film, you just leave him a voicemail and he'll get back to you if he can. Apparently, that's
I'll
like
get
a
back to
real
you if I
thing.
can.
Okay.
I bet his
Yeah.
voicemail is actually chock-a-block. Right?
Yeah, but yeah, man, that'd be cool seeing Nicolas Cage out and about. Right,
I know. Imagine.
top of that.
I've got another
What else you got?
silly story. This is kind of annoying me just reading it, to be honest. So this is about art. Okay, subjective as fuck.
I
What-
think I've read this one, Alfie,
What
as
kind
well.
of art? High art?
Is it yellow?
Yeah,
Abstract.
it's yellow, Lizzie.
You've stole my news piece.
Chill.
Oh, is this the fucking?
Banana duct
Yeah.
tape to
Banana.
wall art installation sells for 120k in Miami, and it has to be replaced. There's a third edition reportedly increased to 150k.
Has to be replaced every few days.
You have to
doesn't
replace it, yeah.
So really, it's actually just a banana.
So it's just a banana. It's not even the same banana.
No,
No.
that would have been cool.
There's like literally nothing
So
of
what was
value to it.
Because obviously, I remember when this first happened and it sold for a bomb, whatever it was, and then was there? I don't know if it was real or not, where a dude ate it the next day or something off the like exhibit.
Oh, I saw that. He didn't realise and ate it, or did he realise?
No, I think he did realise it. He was just being
Yeah,
He was
he
being a
did.
jokester.
The most expensive banana in the world, I bet, isn't it?
Yeah, and he went ahead and just ate it. I mean, I don't know. Look, man, I think I really like when these
Yeah, third edition.
art pieces come round and you're like, what? What is that? What does it mean? But I like it. I like the weirdness of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it says a lot about. Maybe we've run out of art.
It reminds me of
Do you know what I
Gotta
mean?
think
You know,
outside the
what was-
box and
what was the
just
thing
go to
I-
a fruit bowl,
No, exactly.
you know?
That's what I'm
the
saying.
story that I brought up on our last episode. You know about the stupid art, and it was a turnip.
Oh yeah.
Turnip contest, but they had
Oh,
like
it
an
was.
art competition or something.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just like
yeah.
bullshit things.
Yeah, I love stuff like that. But I love like the banana thing when it's like high art. It's like really at a prestigious sort of museum.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just like that because it's so stupid. You
The
know?
guy said, to be fair, he said the banana is many things: a symbol of global trade, a witty double entendre, and a classic device for humour. You know, can't argue with that.
I can.
The old banana peel slipper is a classic.
Yeah, but no one slipped on the banana peel, did they?
No, but he's saying it represents like so many things.
Oh, I see. That's deep.
It's not
Lizzie.
about the banana; it's about what it represents.
Okay.
Mm.
Come on,
Wow.
Smith, you've got to think about it. What does it mean?
Yeah, we're art students,
We are art students. That's probably why we understand this.
apparently.
Have you ever seen anyone slip on a banana peel?
No, I really want to.
I
Throw
almost,
that banana.
I,
you?
almost- no, I didn't fall over, but I like, you know, when your foot goes a bit.
That's exactly what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, like when my foot slips, and then it happened, and I was laughing. I was like, oh my god, I almost just slipped on a banana peel.
Where was it,
What
Smith?
am I? It was in Nottingham. It was in town somewhere.
I love that.
And it was just like, you know, when your foot goes, like when you're on ice and it's like
Yeah.
that half second and you're like, oh boy.
Ooh.
But then I was like, afterwards, I was like, if I fell over in town on a banana peel, I would never leave the house again.
Also, who just throws their banana peel on the floor? Like they've seen the comics.
I don't know, cartoon characters trying
Yeah.
out to get me or something. I don't know.
Mario Kart. Whoop.
Yeah. What
Um,
else you got, Alf Dog?
I've got. This is actually pretty fucking interesting. So Pablo Escobar's brother launches unbreakable gold smartphone. So Roberto
Wow.
Escobar
Yeah.
has launched this 265 quid smartphone, which can fold into a tablet as well as a phone. And he's basically saying it's way better than Apple's stuff, far cheaper, and it's made out of gold, I believe. I don't know. I think that's a bit of a lie. It might just
What, like
be gold.
solid gold?
Real gold.
And get this,
Gold-plated.
the default background is Pablo Escobar's mugshot. That's not even a joke.
That's my favourite part of the whole
That's
thing.
Literally.
amazing. How much is it, Alfie?
265 quid.
That's very cheap.
That's pretty good.
It's
actually.
pretty decent.
I might look
Apparently,
into
it's
it.
quite similar to the Galaxy Fold and Hawaii's
Was it-
Mate X.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you meant. I thought you meant was it a notebook that kept the one that kept exploding?
No. It literally folds. It folds like it's a piece of paper, like a book, like paper would
Yeah.
fold rather than actual on a latch.
That is so weird.
Seems quite interesting. I don't know how it's all come to be about, but yeah, default default pictures Pablo.
I like
That's
that. I love it. It's
crazy.
just Pablo.
Yeah, I know.
How
It's not
much-
really bullshit broadcasting, I thought, but like
I think it is.
I want to
It's
know.
kind of-
I'm just so
I think it's
curious, like
kinda
how this
bullshit.
guy's made
I think that's
made this thing
bullshit.
occur.
Okay.
I love how he's saying it's better than Apple. That's
Yeah.
quite a big claim.
He
isn't
says that
it?
he's going to sue them later on. I don't know
What
how.
for?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, man. I'm down to sue Apple anytime.
He was going to make the iPhone first, and then they got in the way 16 years before. and
Yeah, he
it's-
stole their idea.
I actually meant to do that. I was just procrastinating.
I think it's common knowledge that Steve Jobs stole Pablo Escobar's brother idea for the phone.
Yeah, I know that.
I think we all knew that.
Yeah,
That's
go on
like
the wiki
Wait,
page.
what?
what?
Didn't Steve Jobs actually steal someone's idea though?
Yeah, Pablo Escobar's brother.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he stole it.
What?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh.
I think that happened,
Yeah, it
right?
did. Yeah, no, it did. It was in the news for years.
Yeah. He has also revealed plans to sue Apple next month, and the entrepreneur says his lawyers are preparing a 30 billion class action lawsuit against the Cupertino company for being scammers.
Damn.
Fucking hell, mate.
I knew it. I knew it all along. I knew it when I saw that Steve Jobs film. I was like, this
Another
is bullshit.
conspiracy. This should be called conspiracy broadcasting.
Oh wow.
What else you got, Alfie?
Um.
Or is it time to hand the baton?
Yeah. over to the weather.
Yeah, go on, Lizzie.
Oh, because I'm a woman, yeah.
Oh, shit!
We're supposed to
Oh.
leave
Somebody
that
called
in the
that,
last
not me.
decade.
Jeez, that is so
No,
2019.
I'll be the weather girl. You can be
No,
the
it's okay, I want to go next.
you be the anchor then. Back to, I'll be the weather girl.
What is it, Ron Bundy, whatever.
Yeah, Wrong Bundy.
Wow.
everyone's famous Will Ferrell character.
I'm dyslexic, guys. We've been through
I'm
this.
sorry.
Come on.
I'm sorry. Carry
Right,
on.
I've just got a few little funny things. One of them is that salt spreaders have been named after celebrities.
Yeah.
So there's Snow Gallagher,
Yeah, I've heard that.
Greta Thunberg. Which I quite like. that guy's there in Manchester. We might be able to see them.
Wow, let's get a picture with them. It's like the real deal.
I know, exactly. And
Got a picture of
they
Noel
asked for
Gallagher.
suggestions on Twitter. More than 2,000 received. And that's so. If you look around for salt spreaders,
Hasn't Eddie Snowbart been doing this for like 30
Snowby
years?
Gone
Oh my
Kenobi,
god.
Oh, that's
Snow
quite a
Gone
good one.
Kenobi, that's quite good.
That's quite a
Basil
good one.
Salty,
I'll take it back.
Grit
Yeah.
Astley.
If they
Really
did
good.
carrots, that's cool. But
Great
I'm not going to be
Astley.
excited if I see Snow Gallagher.
They should dress up the Gritters like the person it's named after, though.
Yeah.
Snowby Gone Kenobi.
They should put him in like a robe and give him.
Lightsaber.
Yeah.
Strange little side
Give
bit.
us
Do you
some-
know this is a very big vehicle? A little robe.
I'm saying
So?
commit. It's 2020.
Yeah.
It's time to commit.
Ain't it?
If you're gonna call it that, call it that.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Alfie,
Okay.
I feel like there's no... Okay, whatever. Bye. I've stopped listening. Alfie, I think you might have the next one. It just
Ooh.
seems to be something that you might be interested in.
Okay.
So, aliens exist and could already be on Earth. First British astronaut says.
We've actually
Oh,
been
I
on the
saw
same
this.
news channels, haven't we?
Did you
see
read this?
that,
Yeah. So Dr. Helen Sherman says there's no two ways that aliens exist and that it's possible we simply can't see them. So she claims that there's billions of stars out there in the universe, all different forms of life forms.
Mm-hmm.
Although aliens may not be made up of carbon and nitrogen like humans, they could be here right now. We just can't see them.
What makes them aliens if they're here right now?
Which is a bit scary.
They came from a different planet.
That just means that they might have already come to take over
Oh,
Earth,
okay.
but they just we can't see them.
I think they're called the royal family.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's just not like I'm sorry, that's just not interesting news. That really is. That really is bullshit broadcasting.
Okay then.
The amount of people,
Next.
but everyone says that though, don't they? There's loads of
Jesus.
old dickhead retirees from Area 51 like, oh yeah, don't worry mate, they exist. They're
Well-
fucking in there.
Well, Alex Jones, the famous right-wing Republican, he's been saying that there are lizard people living among us.
Yeah, yeah,
Apparently, Hillary Clinton is,
I
a, is
have
a lizard
heard
person.
that.
yeah. There's some good Vice docs on
On
lizard
the
people
lizard
and
people
stuff.
and how they run everything.
Yeah, Hillary Clinton's got some funny blinks, doesn't she, or something? And lots of news reporters have blinks where
Yeah,
they
eyes
blink.
don't blink at the
They
same
blink
time,
like sideways rather than up and down.
like chameleons.
Yeah,
Oh God, like that.
yeah, and she sticks her tongue out sometimes, a bit funny.
Lizards.
Nah.
Well, actually, that's good timing because I've got one more. I also just want to say that we are doing this episode in the dark.
Yeah, I just realised we've not mentioned
We've
that.
not mentioned it. It is my eyes have adjusted actually, to be honest.
Yeah, so
We're sat in the dark,
You might be listening in the dark.
pitch
Yeah.
black,
We don't
so we're
usually
all in
record this in
solitude
the
together.
in
for
fact,
those-
we'd recommend that you listen to this episode in the dark. Turn all of the lights off.
turn them off now.
Close the curtains.
Just to feel the vibe.
Lock the door and lay
an
down.
eye mask on if
lay
you need.
down in the shower and listen to this podcast.
Cry a
That's
little
how,
bit.
Feels.
I don't know about you guys. That's how I listen to all my podcasts.
That's how I listen to this back.
Yeah.
So my last piece of news is obviously that Harry and Meghan have decided to quit.
Yeah,
being senior members of the
I've
royal
not
family.
heard enough about this. I've watched like weird little snippets, but I didn't know that's what it was about. Could you
Hashtag-
explain this to me, please?
Hashtag Mexit.
Megxit,
Oh, I like
yes.
I
that.
Hashtag.
didn't
Could you explain it to
I
me,
don't
like
know
what's
that.
happened? Why is this being built up, and
You take the
why are
reign,
they
Lizzie.
leaving now?
Well, they just basically. Well, I actually don't really know. It's all very ambiguous. As in, they've only released two official statements.
Mm-hmm.
But Prince Harry and Meghan released a statement saying they'd be stepping down as members of the royal family, like the senior members.
Mm-hmm.
And they did this without consulting the Queen.
Right.
So the Queen wasn't actually aware that this was going to happen, and apparently she was very angry.
Bless
And
her.
later in her statement that she issued, she was disappointed. But Harry said they want to focus on their family, because obviously he's not needed.
Mm.
Prince William's got children who will be the heirs. So,
Yeah.
and I think he feels the way that Meghan Markle has been treated in the public eye is by the British press, and I think you'll agree, is
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
God,
disgusting.
particularly bad.
crazy.
Like, for example, the thing about the avocados, did you see that, they posted about Kate's morning cravings for avocados, and it was like cute and funny. And then when Meghan ate an avocado, she was like the avocado trade that Meghan is fueling, like slaves. Almost, it's like it's the same fruit, but you just criticised.
There are literally, you might see it on Twitter as well. There are pages and pages of side by side comparisons of British media tabloids of like when Kate Middleton and Meghan Markle did the same thing, and just the slander.
Like literally wearing like an off one shoulder dress. They both wore and one shoulder like out dresses, and like Kate's was classy and glamorous, and Meghan's was inappropriate and like like slutty or whatever. It's like,
see, I told you we're not going to start talking about racism. This is it. This is all it's about. Which it is. I mean, it is. Yeah. So that seems. I mean, I think you summed it up pretty well there. That's pretty much it. And obviously, the royal family being petty lizard people, they took their wax things out of the Madame Tussauds. Like they took all their things down out of the royal family.
I think that's so petty.
Get a grip, man.
Do you know what I mean? So
it's not that deep.
But I've made it known before that I think that the royal family is gross. I think they're a representation of a time gone by.
Yeah, exactly.
Like colonialism and imperialism.
Literally.
And we don't need to celebrate it anymore. So Harry's always been a really good, to me, like he seems like, you know, to say the situation in which he's grown up in, he seems like a fairly level-headed dude.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Do you know what I mean? Like he seems like a normal person.
Definitely.
And like he gets in shit like when he was like drunk out with his mates
just
or
doing
something like that. But
normal
he's just like,
things.
he's just doing laddie things. And I think for him to make a decision like this is big on him. Like it's a big thing. It's not really done. It's not really done before. We've already, I think, anyone that has a problem with Meghan, they can never really tell you what it is. Do you know what I mean? They can never say what the problem is.
I've never met anyone. I don't understand like where it's coming from.
So and there's no. She seems from the interviews I've seen and all that kind of stuff. She seems great. Like she seems really lovely and all that kind of stuff. So it's just out of nowhere it seemed. But yeah, man. Big up Harry. Big up Meghan. Everyone should leave the royal family and we should burn down Buckingham Palace. I've said it before.
I saw a headline, it was really funny, and it was like, British people angry at a foreigner for leaving country. Like,
yeah,
it's like, she's going to Canada where she spent a lot of her life, and it's like, they're now mad at her, like, because she's leaving. They didn't want her in the first place, loads of people were complaining.
Yeah.
Because she's American and stuff, and then now she's gone to Canada, they're like angry at her again. And it's just, and they want to be like, they have kind of said they would, I mean, they won't actually be financially independent. Like they're still going to get a large sum of money from royal family, but just not as much as they would. But like they're like, oh, they're going to be financally independent and all this. It's like, well, Meghan Markle actually is like a millionaire.
Yeah, exactly. They're saying how they're gonna cope.
Had a very successful career.
She kind of made it before that. That was
exactly.
Like, you know what I mean.
She gave up so much.
She wasn't a stranger like Kate was.
And I think,
I
think that Harry kind of realises that she's given up so much to do this, and she's been restricted, and it's not fair. And also, I think in the back of his mind, a lot of what happened to his mother's going on because
there was an interview with him about that. I'm sure
it's pretty freaky. That
when he said how he saw her. They were like, she was like dying, and the photographers were just taking. It's true.
Yeah. So he was just saying he wants to protect his family and all that kind of stuff, which again is completely reasonable and understandable. Yeah. So
didn't he sue? He sued one of the, British, one of the like was it, I can't remember, BBC or like one of those things. Like they were like just slating her, and he sued them, and he released a statement last year saying like, I saw my mother being treated this way, and I would not allow my wife to be treated the same way. So I think he's just sick of it. Yeah, man. Like, yeah, I think we covered that all. I don't know. What do you think now you've heard a bit more about it? I mean, it's I suppose it's quite a fairly one-sided voice. Yeah, I mean, I don't really get how you can be against there isn't another side. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to play devil's advocate here. Okay. Yeah. The royal family we need it. You don't understand how much we need it, and we need Meghan and Harry. We need them. Why is that, Samir? Because what do we need those two for? Well, we're the kings and queens, and we need to carry it on. Do you know what I mean? Yes. We need the jewels. Yes. Yeah, the jewels. We need those jewels. Yeah, and we need to pass them down. And we need to be inbred. Yeah, but why? I actually don't understand why they need Harry. Literally is not necessary at all. Nah, man, he's better off. They're both and Prince Andrew's like a big fat nonce and did not get any of this. I know, did not get slammed in the press at all. She's been more hated for being Prince Andrew. For being like a socialist than Prince Andrew has for being a yeah, that is actually mad. Yeah. All right, should we move on? Either lighten the mood or just change the sad mood. I'll bring it up to. I'll talk about Ricky Gervais at the Golden Globes. Okay, yeah. Because I have a few thoughts on this. Yeah. I think
what he said beginning to end in his like opening speech that I'm sure we've all seen floating around online was so good. It was so on point.
I enjoyed it.
Poignant. It was so like, I love it because he's right. He's right. A lot of these people really are in no position to be lecturing people about what they should and shouldn't be doing morally. Now I get the idea that like, that short time on that kind of platform could be a place to say something of real importance and for a voice of people without a voice. I get that for sure. But it's not as if anyone in that room has a lack of a platform. They can get that message out
all the time
almost. You know what I mean? So I get his pushback and I get him being like, look, man, you just take your reward, thank your agent, thank you God, and go. And I think he was bang on about the companies that these people work for, and then they go lecture people, like working for Disney, Amazon, Google, like these companies that do horrendous things. So that's why I thought his joke about what he said about like if ISIS started a streaming service, you'd be on the phone to your agent.
Yeah,
that was great. That was so great. So yeah, but then where my issue comes in is like the fact that he takes to Twitter and then he has to be, he has to be one of those comedians that's like, oh, it's not about your feelings. If it's not about, comedy doesn't care about your feelings. You can't censor me. I don't care. All this kind of stuff. And I'm like, I get it. I get that's the type of dude he is. He's like, I'm PC culture, woke culture, cancel culture. It's ruining everything. He keeps, one of those. But just take Twitter away from him and he'll be fine, because what he says is so on point. And then when he gets Twitter fingers, he just turns into this alt-right fucking, do you know what I mean?
What he said was good. I thought, like, I did really enjoy it watching it, like, everything he was saying was perfect. I did agree with everything that he was saying. But when I've been talking about it with people afterwards and stuff, and I've kind of realised, like, well, what separates him from those people? The only thing that made him different from them was that he was a British, quirky comedian.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, he's still an entitled, privileged fuck because of his position. And
he is, but you wouldn't throw that away, would you?
What separates them from him besides the fact that he's just a British guy, and that's like, he's just playing that villain character, like, That's
absolutely right as well. Like, if I feel like if he'd had a big movie deal, he'd have taken it. He has done before at times.
He's done films, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's done films and stuff. That's what I mean. He had a crack at Hollywood for sure. So
exactly.
I definitely think there's something to that too, that it is very hypocritical what he's saying.
And he still works for Netflix as well.
He's getting big Netflix money. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I think what he,
and he's worked for Sky.
What he's trying to go for is that he's trying to tap into the general public thing, because there's been this disconnect for the last few years, hasn't there, between awards and the public audience.
Right.
And like, I think he was trying to speak for quote unquote the common person. Do you know what I mean? To kind of be like that, when most people tune into their shows, that's probably what they're thinking. Like, do you know what I mean? So I think that's how, in my mind,
how I feel.
I
hate award ceremonies because I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
All these people congratulating themselves. Like,
it's a big circle jerk.
Why have I not?
I fully agree with what you're saying there. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
They asked him to go back again next year, and he was like, "No, I'm not doing it next year." Like,
this is his last one, wasn't it?
He was like, "I'm not." He's like, "I'm not doing it. It's just you just want me to come and do it because you're like, oh yeah, we agree with what you're saying. Like, this is."
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But like.
Well, also the views would have been crazy for it was viral, wasn't it? Pretty much a speech.
Yeah,
I loved seeing Tom Hanks' face. He literally like he's having a stroke all the time. Like, you really don't have any entertainment in your life, do you? He was so upset about everything.
It was a great scene.
And when he said the Martin Scorsese joke about not being able to get on rides, Martin Scorsese just there in the corner like he's about to die anyway, just like just sinking into his seat.
Yeah,
he's tiny.
The Irishman table must have had a combined age of like 400.
I know. Yeah, Rob De Niro looked ancient.
Yeah, he looks so old.
He looked older than he did in The Irishman.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what?
He does. All right, what else have I got?
God, so bright.
Yeah, I know, it is really bright. Okay, I've got one more thing. And then
Star of Nazareth is upon us, ladies and gentlemen.
A tiny little quick fire game for you guys.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
So the last one, to kind of get away from racism and the world ending and all that. Oh, we didn't even talk about Iran, but whatever, man. We'll be dead by that time. We'll be dead by the time this comes out anyway. Japan and McDonald's have released a new dessert. Does anyone, I think I told you before, Lizzie, but do you want to take a crack at what it's called, Alfie? Have a guess.
Japan and McDonald's.
McDonald's dessert in Japan.
I don't know. Is it going to be something racist or just something really funny?
It's not racist.
Just something wacky?
It's called the adult cream pie.
Sounds dirty.
it's called the adult cream pie. Now, I've mentioned before, it's an aspiration of mine to go to Japan to teach English one day.
Yes.
This makes me want to hurry up and get out there now because I'm like, come on, guys, you can't be
No.
running
This
around.
is not okay.
Cannot be representing that.
I don't know, man. It made me giggle because I'm like, how does this get all the way through marketing and not a single person? was
Yeah,
like,
literally.
Wait, is this in Japan though?
This is in
Yeah,
Japan.
yeah, yeah.
Are they not a particular, like, it sounds bad, but I feel like we're quite, as a country, quite sexual.
You
Like-
don't think Japan is?
Like, open
Oh
about
my
it.
god.
Hentai, bro.
Yeah,
no,
man.
but like it's all kind of like
It's very under wraps.
different,
It's very under wraps.
Do you know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like rather here we're like talking about sex on TV. Or like,
Oh, I see. I know.
do you know what
Also,
I mean?
it's-
Like
I
we're
think-
very open about it.
I just think it's just a mistranslation as well. But
It
I
probably
mean,
is, yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that's literally think that's what it is. But I just think, yeah, man, I'll be so down to try out adult cream pie from McDonald's.
McDonald's in other countries is mad.
Yeah,
Like in
it
Thailand
is.
they give like little rice dishes, rice
Yeah.
and egg, instead of like chicken
Yeah,
nuggets.
yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I just wanted to.
I also think some of it reminded me of you. It was because it was in Japan. And I know you,
Oh, 'cause
I
I'm
know, and I know
Japanese.
you
Yeah,
love
Summer's
Japan.
obviously Japanese.
No,
Yeah,
it was
yeah. Everyone
a,
says that about me all the time.
a theme about opening like Mario Kart, but a theme park in Japan. It looks
Oh
so
yeah, I did
good.
see that. I did see that.
How good does that look?
That's not cool.
You know, when
like-
you're just walking around Tokyo, there are people in little go karts racing around,
Yeah.
dressed as
No.
Mario.
Yeah. I've seen that on a Top
that
Gear
actually
episode
true?
a couple
It
of years
happens
ago.
all the
Yeah.
time,
Whoa.
especially at night. You get like all the Smash Bros characters, and they're all out in little go
That's
karts,
so much fun.
racing around. It is
Uh,
great.
Going back to fast food. Question for you,
Here
right?
we go, baby.
So,
2020.
I'll
Woo!
talk. First of all, this is fast food,
It's
but
gonna
this
be-
isn't
know
what I want
this
to talk
is gonna
about.
be.
Yeah.
So, in January of 2020,
Yes,
two
this is-
new fast food companies have released a vegan meal. Okay, so Greggs have released their vegan steak bake,
Yeah.
Yum.
which is very yummy, and that will sell amazingly. And KFC have also released their vegan chicken burger, right?
Yeah.
And
Vegan chicken burger.
yes, so I've tried it. Like I've had it a couple of times, but a lot of people have just been asking me, like after oh, have you tried it?
Of course. We all the go-to.
Is it worth
vegans.
it? Like, what's the point in KFC
Yeah.
having a vegan dish? Like, the whole point is it's Kentucky Fried Chicken,
Sure.
like, real life chicken. So, what do you guys think about KFC, like a chicken shop company having a vegan dish?
I think that's it because even though you might be vegan, you might still really miss going to like a chicken shop and having like a bit of a yummy like disgusting chicken burger. Doesn't mean like even if you're vegan, you might still want to have stuff from McDonald's and stuff. Doesn't mean necessarily that you want to like. Do you know what I mean? I think
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea, but you know how you say it's like a vegan chicken burger. So is it made to look like chicken?
Yeah, it's
and
Quorn.
like, is it like bread? Okay,
Yeah,
that sounds
like a
yummy.
bread
I
thing.
was-
It's got all the
I
KFC
was gonna
flavors.
ask
It's
what-
it's
I think
delicious.
that's really good.
Yeah, I think I get what he's saying as well about it being Kentucky Fried Chicken, but also when Kentucky Fried Chicken was founded, no one had ever heard of the word vegan. Do you know what I mean? So they've
Yeah.
had to adapt with the times.
Yeah, that's what I've said.
It's good that they are, and I think I think more places should push for it because it's so many more people, especially our age, are turning vegan, and all we got to save the planet at some point, So
Yeah, that's I've
it's a nice thing. So it's, I mean, what else is actually a really big thing as well is like in my circle is like a lot of my Muslim family and friends have been really happy about it because that means they can have KFC and Greggs things because it's halal because
Yeah.
it doesn't have
Okay, yeah.
it doesn't have like that kind
Literally.
of stuff in it. So the veggie stuff means it's more options all around.
Yeah.
I've heard like gluten intolerant people as well kind of being like saying that it's a big thing for them. So all across the board, man, it's nice to have the options. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
I
like
think so.
like Liz was saying, like I've gone vegan personally, way more for the environment than my diet. Like
Sure.
I don't put on weight. Touch wood, I probably will soon. But I always loved chicken. I always loved meat and all that shit.
Mhm.
And so the alternatives when they come out are just so exciting to be able to have.
Sure, yeah.
Like it's not that obviously I care about animals being killed and stuff, but if there's something fake that tastes like it,
Yeah, why would you?
I'm going
Exactly,
to
you
eat
still
it.
want a yummy burger that's
Yeah.
vegan. Does it mean like a
I
vegan
went to,
sausage roll? You still want a sausage
I
roll.
went for a fancy meal out before Christmas with my housemates,
Yeah.
and their vegan menu's just fucking appalling. I thought they'd have some cool stuff because it's a fancy restaurant,
Sure.
but when you get to a certain level of fancy, they just like to make it cool that they're vegan. They just kind of do up vegetables in a really funny way.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
look
yeah.
at this, vegans. We can
Present
make
it.
vegetables cool.
Present
I don't
it.
want fucking vegetables in a cool way. I want fake cool stuff, fake meat and things. They gave
Yeah.
me. I had a celeriac burger. Do you know what
Wow.
celeriac is?
What is celeriac?
It's like a root vegetable, and the burger was literally like a fucking apple crumble in a bread bun with mayonnaise on top.
Wow.
It
what-
was
That
disgusting.
sounds great.
It's one of the worst things I've ever had for 13 quid.
£13.
It was a joke. Man.
Oh,
It was a fucking
That's
joke.
the thing. I feel like some people like necessarily a lot of chefs as well because they're used to cooking with meat. So they don't actually know how to cook vegan dishes.
Yeah.
We went to a wedding and some of my friends vegan, and I can't remember what the starter was. The starter was something like small, and she didn't have a starter because they couldn't make a vegan starter.
Right.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
Main course came and it was literally like I'm not the smallest like salad, just salad.
Yeah,
And
I had a wedding like that
she was like-
in summer.
Oh, like if I'd known it was this, I would have just had the vegetarian option.
Honestly.
yeah.
Because she was like, to my friend, will there be a vegan option? And she was like, yeah, I'll sort of vegan for you. She was like, calm. But then she was like, I wish I just had vegetarian. Because she doesn't mind being vegetarian if it's like difficult for people. Like,
Yeah.
So she was
Yeah, like if someone makes me a cup of tea and it's got milk in it, like cow milk, I'd be like, it's cool, man. You've made it for me now. Like, I'm not going to
Yeah,
throw
yeah,
away
yeah.
this cup of tea.
Isn't that called a flexitarian? Isn't that the word?
Yeah.
I'll try and be flexitarian.
You try to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember what context
I don't
that
know
word
what the
applied
vegan
to.
one is.
Vegan-tarian.
Vegetarian. Flexitarian's when like you try not to eat meat, but you don't like it's not like you're strict.
But shit happens.
Yeah,
Shit
like
does
you
happen.
eat meat when you go out rather
Yeah,
than
yeah.
all the
Yeah,
time
I
at
eat
home
meat
and stuff.
at restaurants, but not at home.
So I just realised too, I don't know if you guys remember, the last lottery lowdown of 2019 was about
Veganism.
veganism.
So
Have
Alfie's
we just done it?
We've basically
We
just
pretty
done
much
it.
just did
That's amazing.
Guys, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I didn't
Well
know if we'd
done.
done one or not.
Well, I was gonna
actually
say-
I knew it was going to come up because I knew Alfie would want to talk about it.
I was going to bring up vegan area because I was going to get your thoughts on all the things you just mentioned. So yeah, you beat me to it. So,
Awesome.
So we smashed it without knowing.
One more thing then.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I was just talking about vegetables being done up cool, and
Yeah.
that's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Wagamama's in this month of January 2020 have
Yeah.
also released a vegan tuna, and that it looks really interesting. I've seen adverts and it looks fucking sick. And
Vegan tuna.
I was in a lecture yesterday, and Misha, one of our course mates, said that it was made out of watermelon.
What?
Damn.
And I've read apparently before that if you like grill or barbecue watermelon,
I imagine for
it
consistency.
loses its grainy texture, like it becomes sort of fleshy.
Oh.
And it literally, when she said that, I was like, oh my god, yeah, it's like red, and it looked like terrible.
Oh.
It's so weird.
I kind of want to try that now.
Yeah, I know. I really want to go.
That sounds interesting.
I love a waggers.
Okay, just before. Oh, I'll get into this quick fire round thing.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh,
let's
yeah,
do
yeah.
it. Let's
What's
do it
this
now.
game?
So
you've got-
this is it's only a little silly thing. There's only like 4 questions.
No, I'll go.
I just wanted to say I wanted to get your guys' guesses. So obviously we're entering a new decade, 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I want you guys to tell me what the world's going to look like in 2030.
Dad.
So I'm gonna throw out something futuristic, and you guys are gonna say whether we'll have it by 2030 or not.
Is there correct answers or not?
No, there's no
No.
correct
Okay.
answers. It's just your own.
Have you been to the future, Samir?
No, how would I know the correct answers?
That's
What
why I
kind of-
was like, well, maybe you're a time traveller. We've just found
Okay,
out.
number 1, time travel. Okay, first one is: are we gonna have by 2030, so 10 years from now?
Yeah.
Are we gonna have flying cars for commercial use?
But-
Yes
As
or
in
no?
everyone can use them?
Yeah, that's
no.
what commercial.
No.
No,
I'd say 25 years. We spoke about this before, actually.
I think we did. Yeah. You think yes? Interesting.
Yes,
I'm just gonna-
because I can't remember what car company it is. There's a stupid new upcoming company that makes like plane into cars.
Yeah.
I really can't remember. This is going to be a really pointless addition to the story.
That's
but
okay.
there's
That's
a lot
why
of
we're here.
things. There's a lot of companies, startup companies, that are starting to develop that sort of thing.
Yeah.
They're still a bit too plainy. Like it's very hard to, if I was just on Oxford Road or something, I couldn't just think, oh fuck it, I'm gonna take off now. Like you have to have a runway and all that shit.
Okay, so
But
it's just like
interestingly,
a small plane.
maybe not commercially, but Hyundai have teamed up with Uber to make
cool.
air taxis.
Oh,
And I think that would be an actual thing.
that could be
Is that
viable.
just like getting a plane then?
No,
No.
because
Get in
it's,
my air taxi, the plane.
yeah,
Air
but you're not
taxis.
going anywhere too far.
They do helicopter Ubers.
Yeah, they do. But this will be like that, but quicker and more efficient. It would be like Tesla with their charging ports all over the country. There'll be like Uber spots and stuff.
Okay.
That's the thing. I agree there will be something, but I don't think commercially in the next 10 years.
Okay, next question. Will we have AI, fully artificial intelligence? Will we have robots that are conscious, that have their own hearts and soul? And
That'll
mind?
be in the next 4 years.
Or in the next 10 years, he's
Yes,
saying.
by 2030.
Yeah, doesn't Sophia the robot already have all
Well,
that?
she has no. She has
scares the
she
fuck
has,
out of
but she
me.
has a set program of responses. Like she has.
So she can't actually make one up on the spot. It's just
Yeah,
programmed.
it's not like she's programmed to say certain things, but I'm talking about something
Yeah,
that
I
is
think
fully
so.
autonomous and
10
aware.
years, I think. Yeah.
There is AI that can already take over the world, basically.
I don't get why we created this.
Yeah.
Because
So
we just want to test
what
our,
have we done?
our possibilities.
I'm just writing down what the world's going to look like according to you guys. Okay, will we have colonized Mars? Will we have a settlement on Mars?
Have we been to Mars yet? Yeah. No.
No, we've not put,
Uh,
we've
Not
put probes there and
person-wise.
stuff, but
Yeah.
rovers and that. We've
Yeah,
never had a
I
person.
think we
there.
will.
Do you think
Doesn't
we will?
Elon Musk say he could do it in the next like 5 years or
That's
something?
what he says. That's
He
what
could
he
set up a
talks
little
about.
moon base or
That's what he
something.
says.
I
By-
think.
I mean, sorry, not moon
By
base. Mars
colony,
base.
let's say there will be one city there. Will we have-
City?
yeah.
Oh, no.
Or one settlement, one town.
colony,
One
yeah.
colony, whatever you want to call it.
No.
No.
Yes,
Interesting.
I think there will be.
There's nothing there, though.
Well,
We don't know. That,
there might be
really.
more there than here by
It's
2030.
a good climate.
It's nice. It's nice. It's nice at this time of year as well.
And
Yeah.
the last one, will we have openly cloned a human? Now that means we
No.
could have cloned a
No,
human before and we
no.
don't know about it. But I mean, by then, will it be public knowledge that that someone has cloned another human?
We definitely have cloned a human, but I don't think it will ever. Wait. Oh my God! What was that thing about? There was something in the news about someone that was believed to be cloned, and it's all really hush hush.
Well, this is what I'm saying. When I say openly, I mean, will it be? Will
it come out?
It won't be a conspiracy to say someone was cloned. Like it's open.
Yeah, I
knowledge.
think
Yeah.
it could.
You think so?
We definitely have cloned someone because we know we can do it.
Oh yeah, we know we can do it.
And
well,
it's very
It was
illegal.
in like 2011. Barack Obama signed a thing that said you can't clone people in South Korea because Seoul in South Korea is like, believe me, I spend a lot of time looking at clones. So Seoul in South Korea is like the cloning capital of the world, and Barack Obama went there and signed the contract saying you can't clone people. That's ethically wrong.
It's
but
fucked.
you can kind of clone anything else you want.
No,
That's mad.
in ethics in year 11 at school, we did about like people's pets died and then it's
Yeah,
so
but
mistakes.
yeah.
And then when it got them cloned.
Oh,
So it's like, it's not the same though. Like, it's a different pet. It just looks the same.
yeah.
That was my last one. The only other thing I wanted to say today was I'm very disappointed that the Joker got nominated for 11 Oscars because that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Do you think it should have been less?
I think it should have been 1
More.
or 0.
Damn.
Yeah,
Which one do you think it should have been?
lead actor and probably nothing else.
Yeah, I think the film was just completely carried by him. Really.
Yeah, it is. It's one.
It's
great
all about
performance.
his performance.
Yeah.
That's why the film
How
is
many?
good.
11.
11. Which ones?
Well, I
All
mean,
of them.
there's 15 categories, so pretty much all the big
Jeez.
ones.
There's quite a lot of problems in the film. I think, like on reflection,
it's so
there's things that
average.
are like a bit.
Had so much hype.
Loopholes
though,
and
do you know what I mean?
stuff.
Like,
I think that's my main tripe is that it's social media buzz that's done it.
Yeah.
It's pages like Complex. It's pages like all those kind of
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those
Yeah.
kind of Instagram pages. Anyway, that was
Yeah, I
all I
agree.
wanted to say about that.
shall we do the lottery
Yeah, it's probably time
lowdown?
for the lottery lowdown. I think right.
Da-da-da.
Insert music here.
Oh, it's gonna be so dark. Should I turn my phone light on?
Ooh.
Alfie, you got to catch because I'm.
No, you don't. No, just whichever one falls to us first. Go. Yeah, throw it.
Yeah, shall we?
Did that hit the mic?
I've got one.
Alfie got one.
I've got one.
Oh,
Jesus
Alright.
Christ, Lizzie.
so much is happening in the dark.
What is it?
Time travel.
Oh, Lizzie, it's almost as if you travelled into time to ask me that
rigged it.
question.
I definitely didn't travel in time, Samir.
I'm looking forward to
That's
that
definitely not what happened. Whatever you, what you're talking about.
one. So,
I can't not wait for next week.
first episode of
I-
2020 in the bag, right?
I've just
Yeah.
been to next week and it's a good one.
You think so?
I just time travelled there.
Wow.
Oh my god, no way.
What does 2029 look like? Does it
Well,
look like we're about to colonise
Let's just say all those answers that I gave were accurate.
Oh my god.
Goodbye.
Thank you for listening, guys.
Thanks,
See you
guys.
next week.
Well, I turn on the news and there's plenty of it, but what are people actually saying? You know, there's nothing to it. It's just a whole lot of
Bullshit.
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 Broadcasting.